What's up? How's it going? Check it out. Listen, I wasn't going to record this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, yeah, I'm in the other, and I'm going to look for some of the stuff. And I just wanted to show you this before I went to pause. So here's the test tube. I put this amulet on, and it's like makes it so that I have like a spectral vision. I don't know for sure if it lets me see dead creatures or whatever, undead, but one kill gives you 3,000, so that's awesome. And I get some of this undead stuff, so. And I don't know if it has to be in your offhand, but that's where I've been putting it. So I don't use a shield. But I can see through walls. I already was here, and I thought I was gonna, I think I declared to liberate the city. Yeah. But, there's just so many. It looks like one kill or one hit fills these tubes up. So it's better than Evil Craft. On Evil Craft, sometimes you have to kill like 5 or 6 mobs just so you can get the stuff. So that's a relief, right? And then these have got some really good loot in them. I don't need like pretty much any of it though. But it's good to know that you can just get this stuff real quick. I just wanted to show that. I don't do the montage thing, but right now would be a great time if I could do that. Be like, real quick, and then do like a montage. So just in your head, just pretend like I did a montage, and then when I get back, I'll come back. I'm not an editor. I can't edit stuff for the crap. It's really just Spectral Conjure. That's kind of cool. I forget that sometimes I don't need some of the stuff. Yeah, there you go. And just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna make a bunch of these tubes. Oh, there's a bunch. That's what I'm gonna call the bunch. I also have to kill the lunar monstrosity a bunch of times until I can get the loot bag from it, I guess. Because that's another item I'm gonna need later down the road. I'm just looking at recipes. And yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. I wonder if I can get them from doing this. Nope, you gotta do it while you're holding the sword. And can you get them from anyone? Or is it, yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. So even if your creature doesn't produce blood, it gives you blood. The other things I'm going to be looking for all the chests, looking for any kind of relic from Forbidden Arcanus. I, I really, you have to have it in order to get the next 2 tiers. And I want to point out that the tier two relic, the tier two crafting thing, the crafting forge is crap in this pack. You can only make one thing. That's it, one thing. I'm not exaggerating. Like tier two, this thing right here, that's it. You can make the stompy, whatever it is. Oh yeah, here we go. Go like this. And then there's the tier two. This will show you the different items. But if you look down here, this is the rating or the tier that it's got to be. And if you notice, nothing is going to be tier two. Everything is tier three or higher. The only thing is one thing. This is it. The Terra Stomp Prism. I don't know. Why? To make this? Which I can't even make that without making tier three. Well, actually, tier four, which is what I'll do, obviously, when I get to it. But yeah, so I'm just going to pause now and I'll come back and this guy's throwing stuff at me, and I'll have at least collected enough souls and blood to get to the next tier. That's when I'll really be able to go into the pack. So in other words, they basically gatekeep it behind a ton of kills and soul sucking from the soul sand. You can automate the process. Direwolf has the just dire things clicker. The advanced clicker has a right click and hold function on it, which there are no items that I've ever seen that have that other than that. So thank you, Dire. Other than that, uh, Back in a minute. Back in a few minutes. Actually, probably a few hours. I had to unpause. I had to unpause. I had to unpause. I had to unpause. What in the holy hell is this? This thing is what? What is this? Explain? Uh, huh? Go away. Yeah, still looking. I'm still looking. I got tons of blood now. It's just, just gonna constantly do that. So I just wanted to take a look. Like, look at this thing. What is this? What is this? I'm assuming this is just a totally messed up spawn. I'm confused why the things are glowing. Yeah, so I don't know. What the heck is going on with this thing? Yeah, I'll keep looking. So just, yeah. No, I was just, flying around, looking for some more of the items, just finding a whole bunch of enchantments and stuff. And then I looked down and I was like, what is that? Why are there so many mobs in that spot? And wouldn't you know it, without digging down, I just fell down in here and I'm like, oh, there's lots of mobs. Why would there be so many mobs? Why is there two layers? Yeah, that's a full-on library. Boom. Library. And it's the top. So guess what? That's the spawner for the trial. I went down and I beat the guy in like a few seconds. So I could have, oh, this whole time. Yeah. So still looking. So I'll be back in a little bit. Found it. I found it. I found it. There it is. It was in this chest, the barrel chest thing right there. So I got one. It only took four villages, and I found it. So I got one. Whew, fun times, fun times. I've been filling up blood ever since I started this quest, so I have a ton of those. So now apparently there's only one more thing left for me to find, but I can duplicate. I can duplicate this thing if I can get a tier 3, right? But what is this thing called? All right, so I'm only missing at Forbidden Relic. I'm missing this one, found in treasure bastions, and this one. It says unobtainable. So I'm just gonna look for treasure bastions next. Why? Where are you? What are you doing? Go away. See, it doesn't matter who you kill. It just immediately I got enough. I don't know if it's because of my enchantments and stuff or what, but so yeah, I'm done in the other. I just had to be able to fly and yeah, that's it. You just find yourself a bunch of villages, run to the middle as fast as you can, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not really the middle. Just fly around, look for these kind of barrels. And there's another one. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I'm collecting enchantments as well, and then if I have something I don't need, I just throw it away. Enchantment books have more value to me than even the netherite armor at this point. So that's it. That's what you do. You just do that. Yeah. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Wind burst, all that is really good, I guess. Yeah. Cool. That place is not good. All right, so I'm gonna go to the Nether and go to Bastions, and I'm gonna see if I can get the other one, and then I'll be back. I found it. I found it. I found one. I found one. I found one. 14. I think it was 14 bastions total. And it's not it's a weird looking bastion. I'll show you. Okay, so these towers right here are the bastion that I found it in. All right, there's that strange tower. Don't worry about that. It's this weird tower. And all I did was this. I flew around to all of them and I just basically said, look, and boom, it was right here. Right next to this template. It was right in there. So it was like this. Boom. And I'm only gonna get to one, I bet you, because like I said, I went through like 13 or 14 towers. And I just went down to the bottom and worked my way through it. I ignore the piglin guys, whatever they are, the zombie, whatever, and the brutes and all that stuff. And I even checked the the other types of fortresses like these. But yeah, I found it. How about that? And now I have the ability to make this thing. Without this, you cannot make the runic star altar. There. Wow. Pow. I don't know. Let's make a cool sound and insert that into the video, please. So there it is. Um, yeah, using the compass, I just type in bastion, go to bastion remnant in the nether, and there I am. Like, it didn't even find it this time. By the way, I went on to Reddit, I think it's Reddit. Yeah, I went on to Reddit, and everybody's having a hard time finding this thing. Like, holy smoke. Now, I mean, it's Reddit, so yeah, I take it with a grain of salt, but whew, I explored quite a ways, as you can tell. Uh, yeah, I don't even want to go into how much time I spent searching the Nether, okay? So don't come at me. I found this stupid thing, and I found it legitimate. I so close to just wanted to go ahead and cheat it in, but what I did was I just keep on using this Dyer's thing, whatever this wand is called again, the Eclipse Gate wand. And every time I get a lodestone, I pick it up too. And I got some trim and some other stuff, but I got the biggest thing, and that was that. Having this amulet kind of helps a little too, because then you can see the pig, like the creatures. I mean, not it's not great, but so you get it. I found it. Oh, there's another one. This is a totally new one, you see, and it's built along this one, but it's there. This is definitely the thing. All right, we're just gonna This is what I did. And so you find it when it's around these blocks of gold. That's where I found the last one you saw. You just fly up and look for treasure chests. And that's it. That's all I've been doing. I don't expect to find another one on camera, but I mean, it would be kind of cool if I just plopped down and found one. The chances of finding them are pretty small. Like even with fully cheaty-ish kind of stuff like I have, I mean, you could just sit here and do this. Oh, there's a chest. Nothing. There's lots of gold. You get the idea. That's how I found mine. Hopefully you find yours. And oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Help me. Help me. Okay, I'm not hurting at least. So we're gonna pause again, and I'm gonna head back and I'm gonna start setting up some stuff. We didn't pause. I didn't pause. What I did on accident was actually I did the video recording. So hopefully this works out. I'm going to use a program to snip the two videos together because I can't lose what I did. I spent hours flying around trying to find these things, and now I have all the souls I need, plus 3. I actually got some quest rewards for finding those items, and some of those were enchanted souls. Enchanted souls are worth 10. That was a huge bonus, got me up there. The Ariel, I just let it run with some of these arcane crystals, and I broke them, and now I replaced them with the pedestals, and now we're just going to go ahead and oh, I need some of that diorum. Look at that. I got enough of that. Look at that. Now, hurry up. Yes. So we now reached into the actual realm of usefulness. And by the way, the blood, I have a bunch of it from, oh yeah, you have to type in tube. I have 21 bottles of this stuff. So, oops, I might as well go ahead and fill this thing full because I'm sure I'm going to need to, right? Oh, there we go. And I'm going to speed this up. Excuse me while I do some really quick stuff here. I just want to make sure that I get through with this stuff here. Like, I think I can put that in here too now. Yeah, I can actually do stuff now. Like, that's the problem with this. I couldn't do anything with a tier 1 or a tier 2, really. I usually do more with the tier 1 than you can with the tier 2. I find that kind of disturbing. But with the tier 3, you can start getting into the actual mod in this pack. You can do it earlier, I think, in other version, like the original version. All right, I'm gonna leave that blood in there. Um, wow, I have no souls from this now, so that's gonna take a little bit. I will look at how to automate that. Okay. Um, I'm almost certain at this point I can make a Stella whatever. So I got these Stellarite deals. To make it, you need a tier 3. Uh-oh, XP only obtained via the black hole. To make a black hole, throw dark matter together with corrupted dust on the ground, feed it enough XP. Oh, well, okay. Good deal. 82 Ariel, 1 soul, 1,000 blood, no experience. All right. So I think what I have to do is give this the Stellarite upgrade, and then I can use this in a placer of soul sand. So it's like soul sand, and then a detector on the sand when it changes. Any kind of observer actually should be able to do it. It should send a redstone signal to tell it to stop. As soon as it replaces it, it'll break it, replace it. You get the idea. I think that'll work. Let's get our reward though. Heck yeah, we got some of that XP right there. Boom, we got the stuff we needed. Oh, very nice, very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and put the Oriole in there. We'll go ahead and put the souls in there. And then to make this, we need, okay. All the modium. We have a few. Good deal. Do we need, wait, no, okay. Stel, okay. We need 1 piece and then 3 orbs. So this, 1, 2, 3, ready to go. Just like that. Now to get more of this, you have to make the black holes, I guess. I don't even know. Well, I didn't mean to hit it twice. We'll just go ahead and throw that extra tube in there. Now I don't want to put these XP deals in there because obviously I'm going to want more of that Stella stuff. And I don't know how to get to tier 4 yet. I'll work on that in a second, but right now I really want this thing. All right. Quest complete. Please tell me that was a quest because that should be a quest. Yes, it was. All right, we get 10 more of those. Sweet. That way I don't have to do that anymore. All right, so tier 4 will be after there it is. Okay, so tier 4 2,100 souls. Yeah, I'm gonna set up automatic. This oddly they don't have you don't have to do because I can do this right now if I had all of the Oriole and Oriole. Nah, whatever. What can this do? The tier 3. There, right click that, and then go to here. This is the smithing. This is where I get to make the cool stuff. Right? Yes. 2 of these. I can make these. I have that. Or I can make that. So I can get the next sword. I guess I can dupe those. I really would want to be able to dupe the this one. This is the ticker right there. Boss catcher. You can catch a boss. Okay. That's retire tier 5. And you can dupe the Crimson Stone. Okay, that's tier 3. You can dupe those. All right. You can dupe those. Okay. And of course, you can make the Stella, which is the most important one. So automation doesn't come until you get to tier 5, it looks like. That's fine. Hey, I'm going to pause. This time I hopefully will pause. I got to do something real quick. I'm going to set up the soul-sucking version to get infinite soul sands to drop. And yeah, I'm going to set it up. I'll show you. All right. I hope I stopped recording. I didn't stop recording. All right. I think I set it up. Take a look. It's working. Yeah, I just have to actually start putting soul sand into this clicker. So I have this is my basic setup. You can set it up how you want, okay? Yes. So I created the eternal soul extractor. So that means it doesn't break, I guess. I set it for 40 ticks. You might be able to slow it down, speed it up. I don't know. You can't speed it up faster than the hold time is, but you switch to hold click. I knew it would work. I don't know why, but I did. Then just to move the block down to here by adjusting the Y level. So you move it down 1 with Y, and then offset it so it's here. Super easy. Boom, there you go. And then using the block placer, you just have this place in front. No big deal. You don't have to change anything. Then I just use the Eclipse Alloy Shovel. It's not using any energy. It should, but it don't. That's a dupe, I think, a dupe issue, or a derp, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's using the energy from the Ender Gate. Yeah, I'll just say that, okay? Then I just use the vacuum chest. I happen to have a vacuum chest. And then on this, I just have nothing, and I have this set for whitelist the soulless sand. So this is the stuff after the soul gets jacked up. And so there you go. You're getting the souls. They're getting sucked out with a filter. Boom. To here. And so now we should have infinite souls. Well, we have 36, and it'll just do its thing. I could speed it up, I guess. I could be like, hey, I really want to... Yeah, so I mean, I could make it go really, really fast if I wanted, I guess. To the vacuum chest. And since it's right next to the vacuum chest, it just goes right into it. So I don't have to worry about it. And then, yeah, that's it. Pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty easy to set up. This part of the game, I'm able to do all this stuff with any issues, but you could probably figure this out earlier on in the game by a lot. Like, it could be done a lot earlier. And all I have to do now is set something up to send soul sand here, since I have an infinite soul sand drive, and I made that like, I don't know, 6, 7 episodes, maybe 8 episodes ago. I don't even know how many episodes ago. Yeah, I got plenty. And this is just going to give me souls, all the souls I need. Oop. The Ariel might be a little bit of a problem, but quest reward wise is pretty good. I actually managed with the quest rewards to get the Stella that I used for. Well, I got a couple extra Stellas right here. So these XP, petrified XP, I'm not gonna put those inside there. I'll just use bottles of experience or anything. I guess I can use a lot of stuff really to do experience. I don't know if I can use experience rod. Maybe I could. No. It's 6 bottles of experience on the right side. There might be other experience that you can use, maybe the nuggets. No, nuggets don't work. Oops. Yeah. All right. So we gotta do we'll do a sender. Of course I'm gonna use a sender. Why? Because it's interdimensional and it's pretty easy to make. And we're gonna send it to here with nothing. It's just gotta have some power. I didn't change anything. It could be faster, I suppose. Just make sure that it's connected. And then I'm gonna go here to the overworld. Yeah. Look like I will be using. Yeah, I tried to automate the anvil. You can't automate the anvil. Um, if someone could tell me how to automate the anvil from Ellender's Cataclysm, fine. Um, this thing right here, you can't. I don't know how to. The mechanical fusion anvil does not automate. I tried integrated dynamics. I tried routers. I tried straight A2 right into it. Nada. And when I use integrated dynamics, I looked at the inventory inside of it and it says it's full and it also says it's empty at the exact same time with nothing inside of it. So maybe it's blocked. Please tell me somebody how to automate that because that really is going to be an issue and I don't mean like a little bit. I'm talking in order to truly automate the stars, you have to make these void forges, right, to get the oblivion shards. So if somebody knows how, I know a certain content creator that lied. They said that you could automatically craft the stars unless they did it. They were unless I caught just a little bit of a video at the end. Maybe they did automate it. I'll have to watch their series a little bit better. I really don't want to. To be fair, I should before I call them out on it. But that means there must be another way to do this. This is one way. And I guess what I'm guessing is that they manually created one or 9, and then somehow they made the star block. Then once they made the star block, they did the conversion. They had to have to make 2 of these things. But of course I can duplicate it, right? Make the star EB, and then you can get your all the mod stars with Nether star shards, which is kind of odd, which will let you make creative locomotive, more of these these fragments, which then lets you make the Automod star. I'm assuming that's what they did, was that they got to a point where they were able to make these fragments. I guess. Okay, hold on a minute. Does this consume this? I bet you this consumes it, so. Yeah, I don't know. This is the only way I know that they could have automated it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about how they did it, but they must have done it this way. They has to be. They has to be because yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is that they made a few of these runic star altars and then yeah, that's it. That's the only way I can think of to do that. If someone knows, you can let me know. But I think this is a problem. Like this is a serious issue, and it prevents me from going into full automatic mode because I can't automate the Oblivion shard. There's no reason for me to even try. I mean, honestly, it's stuck. I'm stuck at that point. I haven't even looked at the rest of them, but that one right there, I can't automate that. I know I can automate these. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, because I can fill this up. I can fill that up. And Blaze Burner, that's doable. Like I could probably do that now. That's how good of a setup I have now. But yeah, let's finish. let's finish setting this up. I'm going to take this channel out. It's not necessary at the moment, so I'll just wait a second here. The cable, place that there. And of course, what do you think I'm going to do? Router. Look at that. Got one ready to go. That's already been done. And an exporter. You guys got it. You know how to do this by now. Not expert, export. And I don't want the I don't know what the stock, I don't know how to use the stock export bus. I know it has more options available, like you can put cards in it to do stuff, but I don't think I've ever really used it. And I might be missing out big time. I really might be. Yeah. So that goes there. I'll just throw that in there. Soul sand. Infinite soul sands available, so that's too easy. Boom. All right, and now that dimension is not chunk loaded. If you're wondering why it's not going in there, that's because that dimension is not chunk loaded. That's on me. I'll chunk load it right now. I'm getting a little worried about chunk loading. Yeah, I really am. All right, so I'm gonna stand in the middle here because I'm curious. I think it's just one chunk, like this, and now it's chunk loaded. Okay, it's not working. Let's check. That would really be funny if I was to find out that this wasn't chunk loaded. I'm pretty sure this is chunk loaded. Yeah, it's all chunk loaded. Actually, my runic area, the star area is not. Hey, all right, all right. What's going on here? Is it because it wasn't chunk loaded that it just it erased itself? You all saw me do that, right? I swear I did it. I am losing my brain. All right, let's do this again. All right. Yeah, there's many ways to get home, okay? Let's go around the corner here. There we go. All right, and I'm not going to worry about speed because this is probably faster than the soul extraction is going to take place. But what this does mean is now I can really do the real, actual Forbidden Arcanus stuff. And I mean, I just let this run and gain Ario as it goes, so that way it's full and perfect. Now I want to take this down in speed if I can. Let's see if that's enough time. Nope. Aha, 35. Just enough. That means I can bring this down to 36. $34. No. So 35 is that's the breaking point. All right, so that's as fast as I can get that one to go for right now. Obviously, I could add I could put soul surges on it, and then I could manipulate it with time. Like yada yada yada. I'm not doing any of that, guys. It's chunk loaded. It's gonna run. I'm gonna have souls on demand, and I am super tired. I did a ton of running around in the Nether. So I mean, we're good on souls almost. I think actually, let me see if there's even just enough now. I think that's full. Is that full? Yep, that's full. Okay, so it's full on souls. Before I go, have I can't even spell it. So HEPHAE. There. I'm reading it off the top. All right. We need 2,000 RL. What? Only 100 souls? Only? That's max, by the way. 12,000 blood, which actually is maxed out, so that's good to go. And no experience needed. So I actually can do this as soon as I get enough Ario. And no, you cannot tick accelerate these. I tried. It's just there. There. Maxed out speed. It still doesn't do anything. Wait. What? Maybe it does. Huh? It does it. It just doesn't show it. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and get the next one going. Before I end the video, I'm going to do the next one. I didn't know it would do that. It didn't do it before. I guess I didn't wait long enough. Let's do that. Let's get to tier 5 and be done. Let's do this. Holy smoke. I am excited. So it's four runes and chiseled polished blackstone. Wow. 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 All right. It's crazy. So what you can do is tick accelerate these, wait a few seconds, and it'll almost like jump in. Man, that's nice. I don't know which one was better. The 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is surprising to me. Um, oh, I need the other thing, right? Like, it's the other relic. Is that what I'm missing? Hold on. No, it doesn't say anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I gotta have 12,000 blood, 100 souls, and only 2,000 Ariel. And we're at 4,100, 3,000. Chisel, polished, blackstone. 4 stellarite. 4 runes. What am I doing wrong here? Work. Come on now. I must have something off. Let me see. I'm getting excited too fast, I think, is the problem. I really am. Because I didn't think I was gonna get to do this at all, and now I'm kinda hurrying up here. Chiseled, polished, dark stone. Chiseled, polished, blackstone. That's the difference. I put in the wrong thing. That's what it is. Blackstone. I need dark stone. Dark stone. Chiseled, polished, dark stone. Oh, buddy, here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Yes, yes, finally. That was quick, actually, because of this whole tick acceleration, etc. Matter of fact, there we go. Hurry up. Yes. Tier 4 complete. Show me the money. I am dating myself in time severely by saying that. All right, so the question I have though is, can the tier 4 do the tier 3 things? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost 100% sure. And so now I need the Divine Pact. Actually, I need all the relics. So let's go ahead and do this. At Forbidden. It, there it is. I was about to get upset for a second, like, what did I do? Put that in there. Now, I think, can I put this in there now too? Am I missing any? 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. That's all 4 of them. Sweet. That's all I gotta say. Sweet. Let's go ahead and drop this off. I'm just gonna fill this up, guys. That's gonna be the end of the episode. I am way over on my actual lifetime. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've gotta go. Because between this and the other video, I am already because I gotta stitch this video with the previous video where I was running around with like a chicken with my head cut off. So yeah, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna just fill this up while I do that. You know, hang out, listen to some music while you're just doing your thing. I'll go ahead and grab a bunch of souls. Soul. Yeah, that's gonna be so nice. I need to automate blood next. I didn't know for sure if I could do it or not, but I'm pretty sure it can be done. 500 souls can fit in this bad boy. That is incredible, actually. And this is still one away from the max, so I still got one more to go. Ooh, it's actually it is worse than what I was expecting, but this means I can tick accelerate the crystals, these things, and while I'm doing the blood, I can just let that fill up. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of think that it's silly that I have to take and break these and replace them. I don't. Maybe I don't, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's see if that accelerates it, or if I have to accelerate the. No, it's these. So yeah, it's those. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely it. This should be filled up in no time now, and then we'll just do the souls as they get made, and the blood. I think I got some more tubes of blood. I might have ran out. Yep, tube. Nope, I got 14. Let's put away the things I don't need at the moment. And yeah, look at that. We are rocking and rolling, everybody. That is so nice. Thank you if you stopped by and you hesitated to leave and you just wanted to see if I finished. Well, I did. Well, I didn't finish, but I definitely got through a lot of it, right? Like that's for sure. And you know what? I feel like I earned it. Um because that travel through the Nether and through the other, it was not like the shortest amount of time. That really did take up a lot of time. I could have been playing a different video game or something. I could have been doing something else for sure. Um, I think I want to make the bee because I don't want to have to make these Stellas, and they are made from the bee. So the bee is gonna be. I haha yeah. I think this is cool that this works. Dyer did something. This whole effect right here. This click hold. Not too sure, but I'm pretty sure you could use this to make a laser weapon or, like some way of shooting stuff. Pew 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 pew. Because I think there's a Gatling gun would be able to make if you make the Gatling gun unbreakable. Holy crap! I want to do that. I really want to make this thing unbreakable. I don't think it's very strong. I don't know. I want to find out, but it's like, maybe. But yeah. All right, I gotta save these two because I don't think I have any more Eternal Stellas. No, I don't. I don't have any more Eternals, but we're gonna get some. And I mean, I can make these. I can make a couple at least. It doesn't take squat really to make this. And I have a tier 4 now, but I really want to make the bee. So let's see. Let's see how the bee is made. Okay. Oh, I just have to have an ancient. Okay. Oh, and 4 of these. So I do need to make some of these. I need to make 2 of them. So I'll do that off camera. You guys, that's not that hard. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a great one. Hopefully I stitched this video together properly and the sound carries over and everything works. Oh, I can feel the end coming. Finally, I can finally feel like I'm going to get to the end of this thing because I need the automation of this so that I can enchant or infuse Dragon's Breath and then make some stars, man. Oh, finally. Take care. Bye-bye.